Patrick Riggins Show. Call in now, 865-243-TALK. That's 243-8255. And now your host, Patrick Riggins.
Yes, save yourself from all the lies of the beautiful people. It's time to run from the lies of the beautiful people. Welcome to another week of the Patrick Riggins Show here on the Libertarian Lighthouse Radio Network. Listening to some new music from a band called 6 a.m. A song encouraging you to stand up and stop believing the lies being told to you by the so-called beautiful people, those people in media and politics whose business it is to lie to you, to propagandize you. We are here each week with the battle flag of truth and freedom, fighting for the original American principles that made this country the most successful nation on this earth. We are leading the charge from our home station here in Knoxville, Tennessee. That station is 100.3 WNOX. If you're sitting out there thinking, hey, Patrick, I want more.
Hey, Patrick, I want more.
There. Is that the voice in your head? Does it sound just like Tori? Well, if hearing me isn't enough and you want more, you can go you can go to the website here, the station's website. Here at the Patrick Riggins Show, we're the obliging sort. So just bring up that website and type in, or bring up your web browser and type in WNOXFM.com. We're there. What you'll see is a live video, but not live audio from the in-studio webcam.
Read our lips.
Yes. No, because then you're reading what we say in between during commercials.
Don't read our lips.
Yes, don't read the lips then. But we probably need to hang something over that camera during commercial breaks. But again, if you miss that web address, you can bring up the web and watch, and then use your regular broadcast band radio to listen if you want to do that. If you want to be really multitasking, multi-technological, I guess. That address again is WNOXFM.com. And if you're watching on the webcam, you'll see me sitting here behind the microphone, the Commander-in-Chief of the Army of Freedom and Liberty, and to my left, you'll see our show producer, Tori.
Am I the general then?
Yes, you would be the
sergeant.
Yeah, you make things happen.
I want to be Gunny.
Gunny. Yeah. What are you looking at, boy? You ain't got no horns.
The whole Full Metal Jacket. Yes.
Yes. Yeah, we've actually played some cuts from that little tirade, the ones you could.
Yeah, it's been very short.
Yeah, I think that was way back last year sometime. I remember playing some of those because I had to go through and kind of edit some of that stuff. So,
did you notice it's nice and sunny and warm out?
I noticed that, and you know, I'm just not going to get started down the driving thing again this week.
Yeah, let's not.
It wasn't too bad coming in, but the driving is not what bugged me today. I came in, and I stopped off at a gas station, got a couple of things of water. I always bring Tori something to eat and something to drink there. And
thank you.
So, yeah. And I'm standing in line, and there's a guy that's just acting really weird in there. So, you just kind of want to keep an eye on people like that. He went up to the counter, and I'm standing right behind him. And everyone's got one of these stories, but I'm going to give you mine anyway. So I'm standing there, and he's complaining to the cashier about how he has lost his job. He's got a daughter, or a little girl, which I assume would be a daughter, and he's also got kicked out of his house. He doesn't know what he's going to do. So he's standing up there, and he's not buying gas. He's got the biggest drink thing you can get, that particular establishment, and just loads of candy, just all kinds of candy. And I thought, well, whatever. If I necessarily wouldn't be spending my money on that if I was in that financial circumstances, but that's me. I'd be buying real food for my daughter. So anyway, he's standing there, she gives him the total. It's like $4 and something, $4 or $5, because this guy had tons of candy. But anyway, he's standing there, and she tells him what it is. Whips out the old, you know what he whipped out? The little flag card, that little EBT card. I think I call it Snap now. Whipped it right through the thing and punched in his pen. And I thought, so actually, I guess you're not spending your money on all that crap. You're spending my money on all that crap. Excuse me, but what I wanted to say was just, hey, if I'm in that kind of situation and I'm trying to provide for my daughter, personally, I'm not buying 44 ounces of soft drink and candy. I would buy milk or bread or sandwich meat or something.
Maybe he needs candy.
I guess. I just thought either one, he's lying, but he wasn't really asking anybody for money, so I thought, well, surely he's not lying then, because what's he trying to gain? So the other option would be he's not lying. He really is in this circumstance, and he is doing a bonehead move like blow my money, our taxpayer money, on something that's not helping. And that was the whole point behind having that. The whole argument we're sold with is these people don't have money to buy basics, buy the basic necessities of life, so we have to give them this money on EBT cards or SNAP cards, whatever they're calling it now, in order that they can afford to buy the basic necessities of life. I just didn't know the basic necessities of life include Mountain Dew and candy bars.
Around here.
Yeah. Now, there's some people who'll argue with me over that point.
Oh, yeah, especially about the Mountain Dew, I'm sure.
Yes. Well, and I sit right here and I drink a soda and a water while I'm doing this show, but then again, I don't have a daughter I'm trying to provide for. So anyway, we're up on the first break here on the Patrick Riggins Show, just going totally down another road than I had planned. But that's happened 2 weeks in a row now. When we come back, we'll talk about Obama and his budget. And we'll talk about Nasser. And for people outside the South, that's pronounced NASA. And the Supreme Court and a couple other things here on the Patrick Riggins. Oh, if we get to it, we'll talk about overweight Target shoppers. You'll love that, too, on the show. All coming up this hour.
Are they shopping for Targets, or are they at Target shopping, or are they targeted shoppers? Or is that just the tease and we have to wait to find out?
That is the tease. You'll just have to wait to find out. You're teasing them even more with all those options. All right, when we come back, we'll have all that and more here on the Patrick Riggins Show.